Welcome to class, where today we find out what setup should go on one bad eats car. We have motor, head. What is this? Uh-oh. Low 392. Never seen that one. So I broke all the equations down, numbers, what do you call these? Parts. Here, I guess I'm sorry for that. Let me turn my phone off. Very rude of me. I don't know what that was. Back to what we were saying. So we have a motor, we have heads, we have boost, and other BS that we all have to choose from. We're going to start with the motor here. If you look, we have a 408 iron block. It's probably my best option, our best option. Because we go 416 aluminum. It's a little pricey, but also I'll probably blow that up as well. So we kind of want to stay away from that, but I'm not ruling that option out. We'll not get down to this yet. We'll keep here. So if we go to heads, we got an LS3, about $1,200. Get imported around $800. We don't have to get imported, but if the money's there, we get imported. Or we get some Frankenstein M311 heads for $2,500, which is top notch. Like top of the line is gonna look bad, ASS, and it's gonna look pretty sick. So I think that's a really good option as well. Because if we're gonna spend $2,000 here, what's 800 plus 1,200, guys? 2,000. I like it. So 2,500. 500 more gets me a nice set of fresh Frankenstein heads. So then, whatever items we choose here gets to tell what happens here, give or take money. Sorry. So we keep the LSA we have, don't spend any money on it, put it on whatever application we got, no money needs to be spent. But if we want to upgrade and get some real boost going here and some power, we port that sucker for $1,300. Calm performance, baby. Maybe, we'll see. Or if I'm feeling real generous and the money's flowing in and we have an unlimited budget, we'll talk about budget here in a second. We'll get to that subject in the next segment. I don't want to confuse you guys, alright? So if you have any questions, just stop me. The Maggie, 2,650. Again, I said Maggie. I think that's the best option out there. 8K-ish, give or take. Could be cheaper, could be more. That's if I sell my LSA kit I had now, my stock LSA. I think with the money, I can sell the whole kit. I don't want anything on the kit. I just want to keep my injectors. I can sell the whole kit out and probably only have to put up $3,000-4,000 to get. I said only. Yeah, I said only. I still need $5,000 by a minute. I'm tripping. So we gotta figure that situation out. But I don't really see. I should actually probably move this down to less likely. But if it's there and the option's there, it's not a bad option. Then we have other BS. BS. Look it up. I can't say it on here. We're gonna need a pulley. The ATI balancer, automatic $500 right there. And then what other pulleys I need for the top? Because I'm gonna have to get a small, which is like $100. Maybe like 2.45, you know. But we'll have to figure them situations out to get more boost. So these all add up to whatever happens here. So whatever goes one, it's like connecting the dots. So we pick an item here, we pick an item here. That solves this problem, and then all of these come into place. But no matter what, gotta have a pulley. I mean, the ice tank, I mean, I don't have to have that right away, but I mean, it's probably best to do it all at once. Same thing. I want to get the nice braided lines with the AN lines and all that. Is it AN or is it AN? I don't know. But I don't know which ones we gotta get some nice braided lines. Catch can, I'm not using this cheap catch can anymore. It might still be full. We gotta get rid of this. Nothing against it. I mean, it did its job, I guess, but I'm trying to do it right. I'm trying to do it right this time. We're trying to do it right. Reinforce the brick. My brick never got reinforced, so should probably get that welded up, you know? Get a little tape weld on there. I don't know what they do. Just, you know, run them beads. My end goal is to have it done by next LS Fest. That's like, it has to be done by September of next year, no matter what. But the main goal is like springtime, you know? So if I'm trying to go 427, M311 heads, Maggie, and then all this crap, I don't even see it being done next year, to be honest with you, because let's just say 8,000. It's at 10,500. I mean, And if you add that, it's almost, you might as well say I'm at 20,000 with this setup here. So I don't really see myself going that route, nor do I really need that. I don't really want to go full race car status even doing that. You know, I still want to like to daily drive it, but I think that would look pretty bad if I did that, or probably just, you know, 427 on YouTube and everything. That would be sick. So I don't know if that's going to happen. And the good thing is I don't have to get any fuel because I have my fuel pumps and all that already in there. Maybe upgrade it to a 1300 injector, which I could sell my injectors and pay an extra $400 or $500 and get that done. I could see these two right here, and keep in mind, I would say being done by springtime for sure. If I want to do the Maggie, I see it possibly being done by September next year, if I kept this. It all depends. I give myself a rough estimate. I'm not trying to kill myself and like save every bit of dollar I got and all that, because there's other things I have going on. I can't give all my budget to this, you know. I'll show you right here. If you're looking what's holding this up, these are my heads. I don't know if they look savable, but they're probably gonna need a lot of work done. So I actually just feel like I'm better off selling these for cheap. If somebody wants to work with them, you know, let them do it, and I take my money to at least the LS3 heads or better. It's kind of what I'm thinking here. So, and the 416, I don't know really enough about it. Obviously, I know a lot of people running it, but I don't know if that's what I really want to do. If that's going to be worth the extra, you know, $1,500 to do. Whoa, we got to pause the vid real quick, boys. So this is a perfect example. I feel like we're at the right time. So literally, this is going down right now. My boy Trav just hit me up and said, "Yo, look what I found you. 6.2 bare block, aluminum, but he only wants $750 for it, which is pretty crazy. I think it's a really good deal. But I'm scared of an aluminum block. I really am. But this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about right now. Stash is still going strong. Same with the bid, you know. But oh, this is Joe Griff. Let's see what Joe has to say. Hello?
Yo, T.
Yo, Griff.
What you doing?
I'm in the lab, brother.
Alrighty, I was wondering if you are willing to help me. If not, it's cool.
What's up?
This was his wheel out in the front, but I'm gonna just do two on one side and have two rims on the other side. So
You got a blowout?
Yeah, oh, it's bad. The wires are showing
Back to what I was saying. So I think by the time I did this, though, I'd probably have more money wrapped up into that than going, like I was saying, with the Thompson, the 6.0 iron. And I don't trust myself with the aluminum block anymore. I just think the iron block 6.0 408 is probably good enough for what I want. But I am tempted because this is just so nice to have. Like, it would probably just be nice to sit and just keep it and just let it sit. Like, I'm so tempted to buy it because I know I could probably get my money back. I know people that have them. But stuff like this pops up all the... This is what I'm talking about when I say it can pop up. Like anything, junkyard. I can get a phone call from somebody just like I did today. I don't know, it's very tempting. It just gets me going. I think it's so funny how I'm actually editing this video and he calls me. And it's 20 minutes from my house, kid you not. I don't know, boys. I guess only time will tell. Alright, I'm gonna keep this short because I just keep rambling on. So, less likely is a 427. I don't see myself spending that type of money, but that would be pretty sick. A 5.3 from the junkyard, like I was saying, any junkyard motor, any block that I find, a bare block or anything like that, it's going to cost a lot of money, which goes into return. I mean, it might be cheap, but then the top end and the bottom end, it's probably $3,000-4,000 combined there, if not more. And then having to pay the machine shop like another $1,500 to bore it out, whether it's going to be a 416 or a 408 or whatever we choose to go. I mean, it will be, like I said, it's cool to like look at it myself and do it that way, but I just feel like money wise, it's probably not that smart to do that. And then if you come over here to a turbo, I think if I did, you know, sold all this and, you know, went down to a turbo, I could probably save money, or maybe just have to put a little bit more money up and go like one single big turbo. But it's hard to find kits for these cars. It would look cool having a hood stack coming out of the hood, like my boy Choppy G. He's got a pretty nice setup, and there's some fast people out there. I think one of the fastest G8's that girl Lex. I mean, that twin turbo, she's pretty quick. But I just, maybe down the road I could see myself doing that. And this is not a flex trying to hold this on here. This is actually like the closest thing around me to do this. So I think this is the best, my best holder here. Since I'm doing this inside now, it's just a lot easier and simple because it's up close. So yeah, if any questions, comments, let me know if you guys want to guess my setup. But if I had to pick one right now, I'm going 408 M311 heads, porting the LSA, middle of next year, you know, calling it a day. And then my second option would probably be 408 LS3 heads, just keeping the LSA, and then I can get that ported anytime. I can get the heads ported anytime, you know. I can get, I mean, it all depends, but I think that's what I'm looking at, and I hope this helps anybody. So, like I said, if you have any questions, comment down below. Now, I also want to say this, and it's going to be a little weird, but if you guys know, I have that white Duramax, and it's my baby. I love her. It's my daily, and I just think with the market right now and everything, if I sold it, I could have all of this, like, ASAP, within, like, being comfortable still. I don't need that truck. I only need that truck for my car. As dumb as that sounds, like, without my car, the truck means nothing. I got the truck to tow my car, but I love that truck. Like, seeing Big Chief back in the day with, like, he had that same truck. That's what made me motivate me to, like, get mine. I really like that body style, the sound, and all that Duramax. But at the same time, like, the car is what I love. Like, I miss taking it to school. Like, when I was in college, I drove it every day, like, to work. Like, I miss it. Like, that's why I bought the car, was to drive it, not to keep it in my garage or in my driveway for 5 days a week and then just take it out, like, once a week. Or I don't want any of that, you know. I want to drive it. I want to love it. Like, okay, this is probably sounding weird, but, like, I want to have my car back. So I think this is my best option. That's on my mind, and with the money I'll get and everything, not to get too deep down into it, but I think if you saw it on paper and the vision and everything, you're probably like, you know, it's not a bad option. It definitely sucks. I mean, and then, like, in a way, you could say my car is kind of like a toy, but at the same time, I can go get any daily. I could go get a Honda Civic and be happy. I don't need to drive that, I mean, expensive Duramax around to not be towing anything or be using it to where I need it for my car. And I got it because it was a good deal. That's about all I got for you guys. So hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Also, in this box here, I'm not gonna go too far down, but I'm pretty excited for what this is. Even though the car is broke or not working, this should still work, and then I'll be able to, you know, show this off. So I'm